Good afternoon. This is Susie Luna Saldana with Tea Time. I've been announcing my tea times because I want you to go out and get people to come in and listen to Tea Time. We have some real neat stuff to talk to you about. Like I told you before, we are talking about uh, getting you guys to understand what an important year is coming up in 2020. Who are the people that are going to be in charge? Who are the people that are going to be looking at? And boy, have I got you to understand some of the things that are going on. In CCISD, we've been working really, really hard to kind of up that percentage of salary that the non-supervisory personnel, which is auxiliary, the counselors didn't get. We're working on that, and hopefully we'll have something good for you guys to hear on Monday. We're working on it. We haven't stopped working at it. And I appreciate you guys when you guys take a look at what we're doing, especially our teachers. I want to tell you how excited we are about our teachers and where they're at. And every school that we visited, they've said, Susie, go out and try to get auxiliary a little bit more money. They deserve it. That has been coming on from every single one of our. Uh, so we'll try to make sure that that doesn't happen again. And cut off our phone. I usually do it, but sometimes that happens. I want to make sure that you guys understand what we're doing, because what we're doing is try to help every single employee in the district. We're not like some other groups that are willing to give up one set of employees and say, take it away from them and give it to them. No, 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 no. There's always a way of finding a way to give everybody a piece of the pie, and we're still working on that piece of the pie. So I want you to know that we're trying real hard to get this done. But as we do this, there are things that are coming up. We understand that we're going out to school visits, we're going out and changing bulletin boards, we're going out and talking to people. Let me tell you, I want you to know that yesterday during our program of El Poder, we had Jaime Arredondo there. And he had some fantastic things to say about some of the things that he's been doing with CCSD and the cooperation between him and most of the board members that are doing a great job in CCSD. And I want to commend West Oso while I'm at it, because West Oso has been doing a good job. And we're also working with them to try to get a little more for those people at the very bottom of the barrel that really deserve to get something a little bit better. So we want you to know we're working on it. And while we're doing that, we want to tell you that sometimes it's easier for me to sit here and tell people the truth about what's happening. We've had you guys know there's some raging battles going on sometimes in CCSD concerning the organizations, especially La Nancy when it comes to CCAUS and her AFT and some of the out and out untruths that she spreads around. But I have a lot of fun with it because the lady can't beat us in recruitment. She can't beat us on grievances. So she uses Tony Diaz to try to get us kicked off the board. They want one thing or another. So what we try to do is we try to keep them on the burner where they need to be way back in the back and concentrate on what's good for the district, what's good for our children, what's good for our students. And I want you to know that there's some good things going on in our city. Like today, Joe McComb is going to have his announcement for mayor again. He's going to bid for re-election as mayor. He's going to be at the Surf Club at 5 o'clock today. And I'm excited for him because we've always backed Joe McComb, because we all have always felt that Joe McComb is a piece of us, a part of our family. So we're looking forward to that. But while we're at it, I might as well tell you, Senator Hinojosa is up for re-election also. We're hoping he doesn't get an opponent, but if he does, we're here, ready, willing, and able to help him. As we are with Todd Hunter, who is a fantastic representative. So we've got things going on in the city. We've got things going on in West Oso. We've got things going on in CCSD. And on a personal level, I want you to take a look at this cute little fella here. His name is Promiscuous. And he got lost in the area of Galahad and Castores, right there in that immediate area. He's a big, big dog, but as gentle as a baby teddy bear. If you talk to him, he'll fall down on his back and want you to rub his tummy. He is in need of medical attention. He got hurt. He's hurt from one leg, and I don't know if he's hurt from his hips. But he's been hurt, and we're looking for the public to help us find him. If you see a dog like this and you call him over, and all you have to do is call him, and he's real big, he's liable to scare people, but it's nothing like that. All you have to do is say, Promiscuous, come here, and he'll come straight to you. So if you can, will you share this so that we can find this guy and take him home? I'm very sad about him because he's such a gentle giant that I'm afraid somebody's going to hurt him worse than he's already hurt. He needs medical attention, and we're looking for the public to spread his picture. Look at his picture. I put him earlier on the picture. Look at his picture. Look around and see if you see him. And if you see him, please don't hesitate to call 779-0939. We'll go wherever he's at. The number is 779-0939. That's on a personal level. He belongs to one of my nephews who is totally heartbroken about this. So if you see him, he hurt himself getting out. We got to see a little bit about him. So please, if you see him, please call us. But while we're here, I want you to keep track of the things that are going on all over the city. Whether it's at the port, whether it's in Nueces County, whether it's in the city, whether it's in any of the ISDs around here, and let us know where we are. We know that in the sheriff's race, there are already 2 candidates. Sheriff Hooper is running for election because he was appointed, so this will be his election. And then there's Torres that'll be running also on the Democratic side. We have for the 13th Court of Appeals, a couple of ladies named Lopez. We're going to be letting you know all about them as well as we get further in. But I want you to be prepared because this is our very important elections. Not only at the very top, but also at the very, very, very bottom of the ladder. I want you to think about the school. What are your most important elections? Your most important elections are your school board elections and your city elections. So keep track of it. We don't take sides here. We don't tell you vote for this person, vote for that person, vote for that other person. I can tell you who my favorites are, and I don't hesitate to tell you that. But your vote is your own. So you have to come up and grab it. Just like I tell you about the things that are going on in CCISD and some of the crazy people that participate in it. And as always, I look at the people that get elected. Are you making up your own mind? That's why I tell you when I talk about Jaime Arredondo back here, you can tell him the facts and he'll make his own decision. And I respect that. He may not always agree with me, but I know that when he makes a decision, it's his own decision and he studied all the facts. When you get to people like Tony Diaz, all he's going to tell you is what La Nancy wants him to say. That's it. That is all he's going to tell you. That is all he's going to tell you. But we have good people. We have Janie Bell on the board. We have Catherine Susser. We have John Longoria. We have Jaime Arredondo. Am I telling you to look at people like Tony Diaz? No. He's not up for re-election. And unfortunately, he probably needs to retire right now. He should honestly resign his position. That's what he should do. He should resign his position because he can no longer do the job. Guarantee you he can no longer do the job. All he does is yell so he can hear himself yell or yell whatever the other woman tells him to say. That's all he does. Then you have people like Alice Upshaw Hawkins that, as much as she tries to say, I'm a strong, independent woman, she'll jump to the tune that her master tells her to. And that would be the person that paid for her election the last go around. Have I seen her be independent? have not. Now, then you've got Marty Bell that's also coming up for election. Uh, he tries to make good decisions as far as I see. Sometimes I give him a C because he's smart enough to know which way the votes are going and he keeps up that vote. But am I comfortable with him? No, not really. We need to change some people on the CCSD school board. In Westoso, we're going to have to be replacing some school board members. We're going to replace Mr. Hassel, who has been a terrific board member because he's moved out of the district. And we're going to replace Mr. Canales, who's the president of the board. Now, I tell you what, when he first took office, I had my doubts. Well, honey, he's proved me wrong, and I'll be the first to admit it. He has been one of the best school board presidents for Westoso. He really has been one of the best. So I'm really impressed with him. I'm going to be looking at some of the things that are going on. Who's going to run for what and who's going to do what. But I'm telling you, in Westoso, you have a school board member. Have no problem in telling you, Liz Gutierrez, from my understanding, and this is information that I've gotten, and as I said, till I confirm it and see it in black and white, I'll tell you it's probably a rumor, but it's my understanding that she lives out of the district, but she doesn't have the guts, like there's two other gentlemen, to go ahead and say, I'm resigning because I live out of the district. She wants to hold on to everything she can. And actually make life miserable for those people that work at Westoso. I honestly have to say that I think that our superintendent there happens to be an angel because of some of the things he puts up with this woman. He really takes a beating and then some. So all I want to tell you is, Conrado, you're a man that I admire because you take so much abuse. And he still comes out smiling. When I tell you of the things that are going on in the city, there's going to be a city a meeting for the city on Friday. There wasn't one on Tuesday because it's the first Tuesday of the month, but they're going to have one on Friday at 9 o'clock. If you have a chance, they're going to be talking about the budget. Unfortunately, I have a commitment out of town at one of our outlying areas that we have to go in for a hearing, so I won't be able to do there. But I want to tell you, if you're in Orange Grove, take a look at your school district. We're going to be there. If you're in Alice, Texas, take a look at the school districts. We're also there. But you've got in Alice what I have felt was a very responsive, very caring superintendent that really took a look at all the facts before he made decisions. And I'm the one that's always going to tell you, are they doing a good job? Are they doing a bad job? In my opinion, I'll always tell you that. Before Conrado became superintendent and Science was there, I told you how bad she was. Had no problem with it because it was the truth. Like I tell you how good Conrado is. Have no problem because it's the truth. He steps out of line, he does something wrong, I'll tell you about that also. When it comes to Dr. Hernandez, I have seen Dr. Hernandez be a good superintendent. Do he and I always agree? Not all the time. Because I wish he would have done something to people that are really messing up. But he's got a good heart and he keeps giving people chances and chances and chances. And that's his style. You can be good, you can be bad, you can do whatever you want to. But there's some hot stories coming up about people that are going to be running for office. And I'm going to bring those to you. But as always, I'm going to bring them to you when it counts. I'm going to bring them to you when I have black and white. As much as Bill Kelly would like to get me off the air, as much as Bill Miller would love to get me off the air, it isn't happening. So I want you to stay tuned. But before I go off, because I don't want to take too much of your time, remember who I want you to look for. Please pass this around. He needs help. He needs medical attention. He's a great big dog, but a gentle teddy bear. Area of Castores and Galahad. that whole area, please, please look around. Let us know if you see him. Please call us at 779-0939. When you lose something like this, I don't care what they tell you. I love dogs like I do my kids. So please, 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 let us know. This is Susie Luna Saldana with Tea Time. See you soon.